Unfortunately, despite being invited, Armenia is not represented by a delegation at COP29, while at the same time, Yerevan continues to speak about regional cooperation and partnership. This once again shows that Armenia is conducting its own one-sided propaganda, said Hikmet Hajiyev, assistant to the President of Azerbaijan and head of the Foreign Policy Department of the Presidential Administration. In response to questions from journalists at the sidelines of COP29, he emphasized that Azerbaijan, as the COP29 host country, has created the necessary conditions for all participating countries in order to facilitate results-oriented negotiations. However, instead of participating in these vital discussions, Armenia and its affiliates are actively engaging in anti-Azerbaijani propaganda ahead of COP29, he added. Hikmet Hajiyev also highlighted that during Azerbaijan's COP29 chairmanship, there was an active, centralized, and systematic anti-Azerbaijani smear campaign by the media. We must bear in mind that the global climate crisis is an issue affecting the entire world. This is where our attention should have been directed. Instead, the media and some NGOs associated with Western countries are engaged in anti-Azerbaijani propaganda, he said. According to him, neither Azerbaijan as the host nor COP29 participants agree with this stance. We are gathered here to find solutions to concrete issues, including providing assistance to developing countries suffering from the effects of climate change and managing expectations from the new climate goal, among others. All of these can be accelerated transitioning to green energy. Moreover, small island nations and other developing countries have their own expectations from the upcoming negotiations. This is what we should have been discussing in the lead up to COP29. However, a completely different narrative is being spun in the media. Despite all of this, Azerbaijan, as a member of the UN Framework Convention, has fulfilled all of its obligations and provided a platform to discuss all critical issues on the climate agenda, Hajiyev said.